Hi guys, welcome back to another video from Cichlid Bros. Today we have a pretty special video. A friend of ours has mentioned that he had a massive saltwater aquarium and that he actually built his house around it, making an awesome custom filtration possible. This sounded so awesome that we had to check it out and we wanted to bring you guys along with us. Very excited to walk through this one, and let's dive right in. So here we have a 250 gallon saltwater aquarium. This is an acrylic tank with a custom built stand, canopy, and of course the filtration, which was do it yourself. We're going to have Chris walk us through the filtration in the second half of the video, as I couldn't do it justice myself, so make sure to stick around for that. Chris has been in the hobby for decades, specifically in saltwater since about 1994, so he really knows his stuff. He's done coral and clam tanks, puffers, groupers, you name it, and he has experience with it. We've been very interested in learning about saltwater. It's just a whole different world. We figured where better to learn than from this awesome aquarium and from a very experienced aquarist. When the house was being built, Chris knew the tank was going right in the middle and needed to be supported since it was on the ground floor. They inserted an I-beam, which we'll show you later, right under the first floor and planned to have the filtration set up in the basement so it was out of sight and sound in their living space. In the tank here, Chris has fish only with awesome coral inserts that give enough hiding spots without sacrificing too much of the swimming space needed for these fish. He currently has 6 fish, a queen angelfish, a clown trigger, 3 monos, and 1 green wrasse that was a bit camera shy today. The angelfish and the trigger can be a little aggressive, but the mono shrimp actually act as ditherfish with a lot of activity, kind of breaking up that aggression. It's very similar to the silver dollar in freshwater aquariums. We're going to chat with Chris about feeding, care, and the filtration of this tank next. We'll start with how he cares for the trigger's sharp teeth.
So he can wear his teeth down.
The trigger?
The trigger, yeah. He's got those 5 teeth, and they have to keep them filed, so I'll drop whole clams in there and he'll work his way through. In fact, he's about to go through growth spurt. You can see the white spots on his midline starting to come out. He's going to grow a little bit.
And the angelfish here, what does that eat?
Oh, she'll eat anything. In wildlife, she eats sponges. So I have to buy food that's got some sponge in it. But she'll eat anything I put in there. She's awesome. She's a really good, or he, I'm not sure what they are, which one he is. But that's a pretty spectacular queen.
And then these 3?
I'll eat my fingers I put it in there. They go nuts for anything. You want me to drop something in there and watch them go nuts?
Sure.
I put frozen in, they go nuts. So they know the difference. It's not as good. I'll drop some isis in if you want.
This is mysis shrimp?
Yeah, mysis shrimp. See how quick the monos go? Saltwater aquariums have the skimmers on the top where it pulls the top of the water off so you break the film. And that's where all your waste tends to accumulate on the top. So it skims down, comes down to the pipe. There's a hole in the floor through the tiles in the floor. And then we'll go down the stairs. So the pipes come down through the ceiling. Actually, the entire aquarium is on the whole I-beam of the house, which is over here. And this runs into the sink, so when I change my water, I just siphon it out and it comes right down into the sink. And then the good water runs through here. Here's my line coming in, goes down in my sump, runs through all my filtration into my skimmer, pumps out into this big old pump here, runs through my ultraviolet light, and there's my return back up into the aquarium. So all my dirty work that your wives don't like are done down in the basement, and so it reduces fights, complaints, questions, and all those other things that we have to deal with in the aquarium world when you're married.
And you have a drain down here, right?
And then I have a drain down here for any time that I have spills. And then here's my water filtration area here. Here's my RODI. I buy all my hardware stuff at Premium Aquatics in Indianapolis. They have phenomenal customer service. And then this is where I make my water. You can actually see, this is good Lake Michigan water, but you can see just how much some of these units pull out of your water. That should be, that orange stuff is all the heavy metal that's in your drinking water, which is why you want to put that into your aquarium rather than your tap water.
That's awesome. Cool. And you said you basically built the house around the tank, right?
Yeah. So if the power gets cut, that stops the water from backing up. And then I have the whole system on a backup generator over here. So if we lose electricity, the whole aquarium keeps running. And you don't even get the part where it dies and then you hear the water start to back up and then it kicks on again. It never stops.
Mechanical up top and then biological down low.
Yeah.
Hello. So that was the custom filtration system, which was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in the aquarium hobby. It was just awesome to see how he built the house around the aquarium and really built in that I-beam structure to make sure the tank could fit in his house, specifically on the first floor. We'll leave you with some more footage of this tank, as it was awesome to see, and sometimes I feel like the camera doesn't really do it justice because this tank was massive. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. The saltwater aquarium was definitely great to see, and it really sparked some ideas for us. Maybe someday we'll venture into that realm as well. We just wanted to give a big thank you to Chris for showing us his awesome tank. We hope you really enjoyed it. We'd love to see it ourselves. Thanks again for watching, everyone. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing down below, hitting the like button, or leaving a comment, as we always love to hear from you. And we'll see you on the next one.